Well, I have to say that regardless of the outcome of this election, if you want to call it that, this has destroyed my faith in this system. It's irresponsible of me to say that I had faith in the system. I did. I don't anymore. I realize now, and I got to be honest with you, gents, I kind of always knew, but I was hoping against hope that we could just cast a goddamn vote and that there wouldn't be a fucking problem. And for those of you that thought that Fox News was the outsider news organization, fuck you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, gentlemen, Hammerhand, the MGTOW Monk, back at you, one more again. Yo, man, yo. Like I said in this here intro, my ability, the last line or two of defense that I had in my mind, that we had some integrity in this system, is gone. It's gone. I will not vote in another election. I will not participate in a corrupt, rigged process. And for all of you hangers on there that were saying that Fox News was the greatest thing since digital Jesus, I've got some bad news for you. Fox News is getting their ass torn apart right now, and they should. And this only comes a few days after Tucker Carlson, with Hunter Biden laptop in hand, documents that were supposedly seized and stolen. I'm not even sure that happened now. Talking about let's not kick a man while he's down. Let's show them that we're bigger, that we're better. When you have the fucking coup de grace in your hand, but now all of a sudden you want to be magnanimous. I didn't like Tucker Carlson from the first time that I saw him. And the very first interview that I saw with Tucker Carlson was the one that he did when he was on another network, and I don't even remember the network, forgive me, where he was interviewing Dr. Helen Smith about her book. I believe it's called Men on Strike, something like that. And he proclaimed to the world that a man gets ultimate fulfillment out of life by manning up and doing the right thing. It's like acid in my fucking mouth. And that shows you just exactly how far you have to go. Or in the way that I look at it, you know, the glass half full, half empty deal, how far we have fallen. We have fallen. I must tell you that. And no, for those of you that are wondering, it's not a black pill moment. I don't believe in black pill. It's called nihilism, folks. We already had a word for that. Black pill. Yeah, we already had a word for that. This just solidified my forming opinions on the integrity of the process, on how no one is willing to fix it because both sides understand that it's malleable and both sides understand that they can fuck with it and thereby enforce or negate the will of the people. The will of the people is bullshit. I'm going to tell you that right now, because the people as a whole don't will 25% of their paychecks to be snatched from under them before they get it on Friday or Monday or Thursday or whenever it is that you get paid. Okay, the will of the people is bullshit. It's not a concept that holds any fucking water whatsoever. Oh, it's your patriotic duty, man. Oh, man. What kind of man are you if you don't fork over 25%? An independent one. One that has a fucking brain. That's what kind of man you are. when you scrutinize and you question people that are stealing from you. Taxation is theft. Don't ever forget that. Minimize the theft that the government commits against you in any way possible. But that was it for me. I went out with a lot of enthusiasm. I was proud to cast my vote, to cast my ballot. I was proud to do that. I'm still proud that I did it. I won't be doing it again. These last 2 elections and then the midterms have shown me that people are bullshit. Gotta get that notification off there. Sorry about that, gents. A person, in my opinion, a human, a male, a biological man, is a wonderful thing. They can be. But most often, they're caught and corrupted very early on in their existence. And they're turned. And then they're every which way but fucking loose for most of their lives until they start to figure out how badly they've been fucked with. I was that way. Many of the men watching this were that way. There's a lot of men that'll come across this and be like, oh man, you just don't know. You don't know what you're talking about, homeboy, and that's good. If that's what you want to believe, then go ahead and believe that. And then you will wake up tomorrow and nothing will have changed. Nothing. You see, I wake up every day and I'm still in the same apartment, still driving the same car, still eating basically the same food, the same grub, still doing basically the same things. So has anything changed? Yes. My outlook on those things have changed. My ability to see fuckery. My ability to see when people are lying to me with a fucking smile on their face. He's patting you on the back. Oh man, how you doing there, sir? Better watch real close. If anybody's trying to fucking butter you up like that, anybody trying to soft soap you like that, you know something's going on. And you better pay attention to it. Some fucking air here. This motherfucker keeps me hot, man. Uncharacteristically warm today for a November day. 67 degrees. I ain't trying to drag this one out, gents. I had another video prepped and ready to go, on a similar subject, on a similar topic. But I had to get that off my chest. Oh, and I have to offer an apology to the folks out there that said that I would come to regret this. And I was like, no, this is the process. This is what you do. You want to make that difference, right? Cast your vote, cast your ballot. This is not a question of win or lose. It's a question of win or lose with honor, with integrity, honestly. You seriously think that 140 million people turned out? Do you realize what percentage that is? I did the math last night. They're saying that 140 million people turned out for the vote. I went through the registered voter logs of every state last night. Adds up to 211 million. Now, some other sites are saying 230 million, but that's not the official voter log. Right? The official state logs, all of it adds up to 211 million. So who even fucking knows? But let's just say 211 million's right. That's a 69% turnout. That's happened twice in history, both in the 1800s. And the population was way, way less, much less. The people that are out here shouting about demographic change are correct. They're right. The people that are shouting about voter fraud are right. They're correct. They're absolutely correct. And there isn't anything that you can do about it because these people that have you vote for them set up the system that you will use to vote for them or against them. So what does that tell you? Who makes the voting machines? A lot of them are made from a subsidiary of George Soros' companies. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. When folks tell you that it's an illusion, that freedom of choice, freedom of the ballot is an illusion, they're correct. They're right. Sometimes it works out in your favor and you think, oh man, the system works. Wow, that's great. But you're watching in real time the system corruption. You're watching in real time the people that are attempting to defraud you. Now, I don't know that it's a Biden loss or a Biden win, a Trump loss or a Trump win. To me, like I said, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. I voted for the platform. I didn't vote for the person. And I damn sure didn't vote to have 62 cents out of every 100 pennies that I make get taken from me. I didn't vote for that. And I'm not going along with that. Cheers. Water. Lemon water. Good stuff. But, yeah, gang. For those of you that were out there saying, you know, man, you're going to regret that. You're not gonna feel too good about that idealism or that realism at the end of the day when it's not going your way. It has nothing to do with going my way. It's not about me winning or losing. I'm not winning or losing anything. I'm voting for a particular platform that I think is going to work. That's what I did in 2016. That's what I did in 2020. I just see they call it a slow creeping Marxist advance. It's not even slow and creeping anymore. It's accelerating the pace, and I see these things happening, and I see them for what they are. I see them for what they are. I do definitely believe that getting away from cities is going to become an absolute necessity at some point in time here in the future. I absolutely believe that 100%. I'm glad to see that we kept the Senate. They lost a lot of ground in the House. A lot of ground in the House. Held on to the Senate. That's good. Buddy. I got to be honest with you. Well, let me rephrase that. I got to be honest with myself. I expected better, and I don't know why. The whole faith and take it on faith kind of thing, that's gone. That's way gone. How does this affect men moving forward? This is not good for men. These people absolutely believe in the disposability of the man. And they ain't even fucking fronting about that. They make no bones about it. You think that your fucking taxes are going to go up? Yep, if Biden gets in there, those Trump tax cuts will expire, and then he's going to heap a little more on there. He won't be doing a lot of the fucking shot calling. It'll be Harris that'll be doing a lot of the shot calling with the far left. And you can't get people to wake up to this. You can't get people to see this. And it's shocking to me. Should it be? I don't know. It didn't take very long to strip the masculinity out of men and turn them into compliant vegetables. And that's some shit, man. It really is. Excuse me. Oh, man, he's got the goof. Oh, kill him. Oh. There's still these masked Nazis walking around out here. You can expect that to get worse. You can expect national mandates now. And I'm not going along with no national mandate, so if I disappear for a little while, you know why. And I'm not even joking about that. I'm not wearing no goddamn mask. They can kiss my fucking ball sack. Better yet, ease up off the ball sack. I don't want them fuckers anywhere near my private parts, my junk, the package. Yeah, if I end up disappearing off of here for a little while, it's because I probably got arrested. I'm not wearing a mask. Eat that dick. And the second that I get arrested for something like that, you have made an enemy of me forever. And I'm going to do everything in my power to tear him up. I probably ought to be doing that now. That's the funny thing, is that people have to be pushed to the point of fucking jumping off of a bridge or forfeiting their lives before they'll actually get together with one another and take care of business. It's funny shit. Not funny haha, funny pathetic. So, does my opinion of this change if somehow or another Trump gets in and is installed and they go through all of the rigmarole of the Supreme Court and all of that nonsense? No, my opinion of that doesn't change. You say, but wait a minute, man. I mean, all of your opinions are validated. They're vindicated. If the process comes and let's say that they turn Arizona around. Fuck Fox News, by the way. Unsubbed from everything that I was subbed to Fox News and Fox Business, and fuck them. They can eat my fucking asshole. How the fuck do you call a deep red state with 88% of the vote in, with over 500,000 votes to count, in the deepest red county, and Maricopa County, Phoenix, was not even counted on election night? Are you going to tell me that there no fuckery abounds? Are you seriously going to tell me that Joe the Potato Biden, got 71 million votes? He beat out Black Jesus Barack Obama? Really? Really? You think so? I don't think so. You know, there's this saying, I smell a rat. I don't say that. I smell a bag of shit that's on fire. And it will be very interesting with these anomalies. Anomalies, that's a poor choice of fucking word right there. Not anomalies. It'll be interesting to see how much of this corruption is unearthed. How many of these results are amended or turned in, because this was the plan all along, gang. You know that. As soon as they went to the mail-in ballot bullshit, as soon as that became a thing, and coincidentally the post office was bought off with $1 billion, right? As soon as that became a thing, everybody's looking at we're just like, how can you possibly ensure election integrity doing this? How can you do? You can't make that assurance. You can't make that guarantee. It's unbelievable, man, that you watch it unfold right in front of your fucking eyes. You got 2,000 fucking militias out here with some really itchy fucking trigger fingers. This is a direct contravention of the Constitution, of the Bill of Rights. It spits in the fucking face of everything that founded this country. How fucked up is it that these are your two choices for president? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, but it's not really unbelievable when you think about that slow, grinding, steady path that got us here. You think about appealing to the lowest common denominator in people, which is their greed, their envy, their avarice. When you think about those things, it's no surprise. You give women the fucking vote. There was a great choice right there. There's a map out right now that shows if men voted. I believe I put it up in my community tab. Go take a look at it. If men voted, 48 states would be red. That's all men, by the way. Women voted, 42 states would be blue. And now you know why you have the problems that you have. All of these problems, save for the creeping infestation of Marxism and communism, are created by the 19th Amendment. All of them. I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in that country. I prefer law. I prefer order. Now, I don't mean the institution of law. What I mean by that basically is civility. That's what I prefer. I don't want to go out and slap anybody in the fucking teeth because I have a disagreement with them. That's not the kind of person that I am, nor the kind of person that I want to be. And I don't want it done to me. But you don't need a series of legal persecutions to stop that from happening or to enforce penalties if it does. You fix it. typically things like that tend to fix themselves. So, gentlemen, I think I've rambled on here long enough. Overall, my opinions on the process are that it's fucked, and the election process heavily resembles most of the processes that humanity is observing right now. It resembles every facet of entertainment: music, movies, books, politically correct speak, bullshit culture. Resembles the dysfunction between citizens here in this country, the catastrophic dysfunction between men and women. Yeah, the election is a microcosm. It's a mirror of what's actually going on out here. And of those 140 million people that voted, maybe a solid 10 or 20 million of them actually really get it, actually really understand. Somebody that I would dare to call a red pillar. So we're in that hole, gents. We're in that descent. And you know now that the election process is compromised beyond any rational means. It's compromised. It can't be trusted. It should not ever be trusted. Excuse me. And yeah, my big apology to those that were telling me a few years ago, man, it's already predetermined. It's already this. It's already that. I never really, excuse me, I never really had too much doubt about that. Was it really just this cosmic fluke that got Trump in there? I don't know. We'll never know. I know my vote went to that. My vote went to the same thing this time around. I don't believe for one moment that 140 million people turned out to vote. You have districts out here that have more votes counted in their district than they have registered voters, by thousands, tens of thousands. So we'll see how it plays out, but no matter which way it goes, I won't be doing it again. Gentlemen, you have yourselves a wonderful day. Remember that every single day above dirt, every breath that you take, man, is a gift. No matter how bad your day goes. Every day that you have to come out here, to look around, to smell the fucking grass, feel the cold, feel the blazing heat, that's a gift to you, man. That's a gift. Please don't waste it. Don't piss your life away. Even if you have very limited options, don't piss your life away. Peace out.